You hit a chord with me on one of my pet peeves is this white collar, blue collar, and especially in the situation that's going on, everybody running around. And I'm thankful for the nurses. I'm thankful for the doctors. I'm thankful for those people. And they're calling them all like these essential people. You know who's essential? The plumber that comes to your house so you don't have 2 foot of crap in your basement.
Don't forget to smash that share button. Subscribe to my page. Follow me on Instagram at Lance Bachman and keep sending me those questions.
Fired up to have Mike Agugliaro, founder of CEO Warrior, on the Lion's Den today. Mike has built several businesses to be millions and millions of dollars and sold some. A true entrepreneur, loves what he does. Mike, I'm fired up to have you here on the show. How you doing, man?
Good. Super excited to be here and serve everybody.
No doubt. So, Mike, tell everybody a little bit about CEO Warrior and what you do and how you help businesses grow.
Yeah, CEO Warrior is a training and implementation organization. And so if somebody is struggling in a service industry, that's what we're the best in the world in. We're going to teach them marketing, sales, operations, systems, and we're going to teach it to them fast and efficient so that it's a plug and play. It's not a one size fits all. It's I have a problem, here's a solution, and then we're going to help you get there. If we got to push, shove you, or drag you along, we're going to get you to win in your business.
So, Mike, let's talk about that. Let's talk about winning in your business. I'm a competitive person. You're a competitive person. You know, why do you think so many people don't win in business? Like, let's just have that business conversation. You know, I hear people say they're afraid to fail all the time. I'm like, shit, I hope I fail. I'd rather fail and try and get back up and do it again. I mean,
yeah, I don't think it's a failing thing in the service industry. I think it's a programming thing. Like most service industry guys, if it's plumbers, HVAC, electricians, pest control, we work in 21 different industries now. I think they've just been conditioned to, it's this blue collar kind of jail cell that they've been around. And until they had a taste of opportunity and a taste of like, hey, I don't have to grind it out like this. There can be a better life. They don't know what's possible.
Right now, as you know, everyone's on lockdown. It's a lot of mixed views out there. A lot of mixed views. Today, you saw Tillis Gym opened. The police went there and they walked away. And I actually said, God damn, it feels good to be an American today. That made me feel good. He came out, he spoke, and they walked away. I mean, do you think people are just like, this is over, I'm done, I want my freedom back? Or do you think?
What I believe is people have been allowed to move, but they've been paralyzed by fear. And my definition of fear, an acronym I learned many years ago, is false evidence appearing real. And so the false evidence is like everybody's going to get sick. Everybody's going to die. The news will just make you want to wake up in the morning, slice your own throat. I think here's what the real thing is. I believe that, yes, the American people, and hopefully I know there's people maybe outside America listening, but I still think it's the greatest place in the universe to live. They're only going to be told they have to be a certain way for so long. And I believe they're pushing back on that. I always call it, you have a choice, victim or victorious. Which one do you want?
Let's talk about your mind growth, your mindset. You know, you've done martial arts for a lot of years. I wrestled. We talked about this. I truly believe that great entrepreneurs have to have a mindset different than everyone else. Can you talk a little bit about your mindset?
I have all these like things that I've studied over the years, not for any other reason, for everybody listening, to solve my own messed up mind. And everybody used to tell me, you know, why are you such an angry? Because I was angry. When I was young, on my own at 15, nobody would have liked me. I had cut off jean shorts, chain wallet, combat boots, afro, tattoo at 15, and a very bad attitude. And when I think about it, people used to say, you got to change your mindset, Mike. And throughout growing a business and helping a lot of people for many years, I said, wait a second. I don't want a mindset, because if I pour concrete in my mind, it would be set. How would I grow? What everybody really wants is mind growth.
If I wasn't one of the best digital marketers in the country, which I believe I'm the best digital marketer in the country, is I would go into the service-based business because of the money that's in it. Can you talk about how it's such a business and a money machine and people just don't realize it?
Yeah, not only is it so good at money, first off, you hit a chord with me on one of my pet peeves is this white collar, blue collar, and especially in the situation that's going on, everybody running around. And I'm thankful for the nurses. I'm thankful for the doctors. I'm thankful for those people. And they're calling them all like these essential people. You know who's essential? The plumber that comes to your house so you don't have 2 foot of crap in your basement. The electrician who solves a problem so you don't burn while you sleep. You know, the HVAC guy that makes sure you don't choke on carbon monoxide. The service industry is the greatest industry in the world. You know why? One, it's very rewarding. You're helping people every day have one of 2 things: greater comfort or greater safety.
To build a business, there's a few things. I say this in the beginning. Number one, you got to get up in the morning and work. Most people just don't do that. That's amazing to me what people define as work and not work. Number 2, you got to advertise. You have to advertise. People, you know, the best place to hide a dead body if you kill someone, the second page of Google. Put them there, or go put them on MySpace, right? Number 3, you got to have systems and processes. You got to. People, and if you don't know systems and processes, go hire someone that does. If you don't know advertising, and then you need to have good people. And you have to have culture, right? And I always say this: if you don't have good people, it's impossible to grow a company. You need to have good people. I think the reason, Mike, truthfully, most people don't ever do it, they don't expect more of themselves than what some expect of them.
The minute you align passion and purpose, you'll have unlimited power. The minute you align passion and purpose. And some people, it is just a job to them. And I think that's very sad. No matter what you're doing, either love it or get the hell out of it.
My company, when this first happened, as you know, in March, we got hit for about 4 or 5 weeks heavily, right? Because some of my clients still aren't open, right? Yeah. We've had more leads in the month of May and more sales. We're going to have a historical May, but we're going to have the best month, May, in the history of my company.
Nice.
And I feel terrible saying that publicly, but we also aligned ourselves. I didn't take my foot off the gas pedal of advertising. I actually increased it more. I actually started doing more content. And you're like me, you don't want to see anyone be hurt. You actually want to see everyone be successful. So if you don't want yourself to be successful, why should I give a shit?
I don't apologize for success. Somebody told me one time, they said, "You've been real lucky." I looked around, I said, "You think I've been lucky? I've been working since I'm 15 years old. I've worked more jobs and more hours in a couple of years than most humans in a 10-year. And you think I'm lucky?" While you sat on the couch, my kids would go to bed, and then my wife would go to bed, and I'd hug them and kiss them. I spent a lot of time. I love my family. I'm with my beautiful wife since I'm 15 years old. When they all went to bed, I stayed up 2 more hours. I built things. I learned marketing. I worked. I sent out emails. And I invite anybody to enter the octagon with me. Not because I'm cocky, because I'm confident, because I've invested millions of dollars in my own education for one reason and one reason only: remove suffering from other people in the service industry. I know exactly why I'm on this planet.
Awesome. Well, Mike, thank you for being on it, Dan. You heard it from Mike, CEO Warrior, moving his business forward, helping businesses grow. You're the man, brother. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you for serving the industry. You have to want to win, and you got to want to live a life that's so full of driving and like it's only work if you hate it. You got to love and I know they say the grind, whatever. And I think if people could just consider adapting, what would it look like for you to prove whatever world is wrong? Maybe your community world, maybe your family, maybe your ex-wife. I don't know what it is, but what would it look like for you to prove the world wrong of what you're really made of and why you're here and how you can contribute? You can produce your own endurance, and you can produce your own energy, and you can change the world with yourself. Just start looking in the mirror to change yourself first. That's it.